So in no particular order, here are the reserves in the Western Conference. Settle in, folks. Here we go. 7 to be named, and we'll start with LaMarcus Aldridge.
Oh, that's a no-brainer.
That was a no-brainer.
That's a no-brainer.
24 points a game, 12 rebounds, third straight All-Star appearance. This is his 8th season. Has 3 games of 25 and 20 this season.
That's like a Shaq selection.
Yeah, without question. Here's another one. His Portland Trail Blazers teammate, Damian Lillard.
That's another Shaq no-brainer.
The reigning
thank you, Chuck.
Rookie of the Year is a first-time All-Star. 21 points a game, 14th in the league, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Chris Paul of the Clippers.
Of course. That's
the seventh straight appearance in his 9th NBA season.
Best leader in the NBA right
20
there.
20 points a game, 11 assists is number 1. Second in steals. He's played in 34 games and missed 14 out with that shoulder injury. Tony Parker of the San Antonio Spurs, who are 33 and 13, tied for the second best record in the West. He's averaging 18 points and 6 assists, shooting 51%, and his 44% from distance is a career high. He is joined by James Harden.
Another no-brainer.
Houston Rockets, his second straight All-Star
This is easy, Ernie.
in his 5th season. 24 points a game is number 7. 5 rebounds, just under 6 assists, shooting 44%, 10 games of at least 30 points, with a couple of those at 38. He's joined by Dwight Howard, his Houston Rocket teammate.
Another no-brainer.
Yes.
The fans did not vote him in, but now he makes his 8th straight appearance. Had made 6 straight starts.
Playing very well this year also.
18 points a game, just under 13 rebounds, shooting 57%.
This is the big one.
Dirk Nowitzki rounds it out.
I'm not mad at
By the coach's vote, he returns after missing the All-Star game in 2013, scoring 22 points a night, which is number 12 in the league, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, shooting 48%. The Mavericks 26 and 21 and number 8 in the Western Conference. Mark Cuban, quick on the Twitter handle. Congrats to my guy, Dirk. Good guys can and do win. 35 ain't nothing but a number. So there you go. And we'll see how it compares with the way you guys had it. You wanted DeAndre Jordan and Kawhi Leonard in there, not named. Tim Duncan, Kenny, did not make it.
I'm not mad.
DeMarcus Cousins, Russell Westbrook, not there. And how about Goran Dragic of the Phoenix Suns? The Suns are one of the surprise teams in the league, 27 and 18. Dragic having a tremendous year. So what do you think of what the coaches have had to say here?
Well, listen. Dirk's a great first ballot Hall of Famer, but I rewarded winning. DeAndre Jordan.
They're winning too.
Yeah, they're not winning like the Clippers.
Yeah, but they're winning.
They're not winning like the Clippers. Ernie, we have the same argument every year. We reward guys. Chris Paul's been out a lot. The Clippers are playing fantastic. DeAndre Jordan is leading the league in rebounding. He should have made the team. No disrespect to Dirk. I'm not trying to rain on anybody parade, but DeAndre Jordan should have made the team.
He's having a great year. 10 points a game, 14 rebounds is number 1. Number 4 in blocks. Number 1 in the league, shooting 65%, most of them from right there. He's had one game of 20 points. He had a 25-point game.
But I rewarded winning. DeAndre Jordan should have made the team. No disrespect. Like, it's not a contest. Like, Dirk's great. Like I say, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. But DeAndre Jordan should have made the team.
Well,
how about Duncan?
I rewarded winning. No,
are you rewarding winning?
Tim Duncan ain't. No, Ernie. Listen, first of all, Kawhi Leonard should have made the team before Tim Duncan. Ernie, we don't.
I know you just don't go by stats. I know that.
Kawhi Leonard is the second best player on the San Antonio Spurs. You notice all of a sudden they're losing because he's not there. They're losing because he's not there.
I would say this.
They've lost 3 games in a row for the first time.
Well, I would like to hear from Kenny, who had Tim Duncan as a reserve.
I mean, I'm not mad at Dirk Nowitzki. I was flip-flopping between the two. And I thought overall Dirk Nowitzki does deserve to be an all-star. I'm not really upset with that. I think Tim Duncan, I just looked at, like you said, rewarding winning. I thought it should be 2 Spurs. That's the only reason. I didn't think that 3 Clippers should be on there. I don't think that they're winning at that clip for me, Chuck, to have 3 of them. But what about, I thought they were winning well enough to have 2.
Well, what about, they're still winning without Chris Paul?
Yeah, I'm just saying, I didn't think that they were winning well enough to separate themselves from the rest of the league to get 3 and everyone else get 1 or 2. So I think 2 is fair. And that's 7 with the coach's pick. I think it's fair.
Yeah, you can see.
I'm not upset. I'm not raining on Dirk's parade, but I thought DeAndre Jordan should have made the team.
I agree with Chuck on DeAndre Jordan making the team, but I've always thought, growing up as a kid, I always thought that all-star was singular and winning has to do with team. I've always rewarded guys that played great, that were very spectacular, guys that did a lot of things. Last year, the Cavs were 12th in the East and 16 and 37, and you gave Kyrie Irving praise. They wasn't winning. However, he's spectacular.
I didn't say he was an all-star. I picked him for the rookie game. And he played. He was the MVP. That's the only reason I gave him praise. Now I didn't say he was an all-star.
But he was an all-star reserve, and you gave him praise because he's a great player. So
I feel bad. In the draft, Shaq.
Can I finish my point? So I feel sorry for guys like Tim Duncan and DeMarcus Cousins, who's having a fabulous year. They're not winning, but singular. Great player. They're playing great. They're doing a lot of things.
How about Goran Dragic not making it?
Yes.
He's in the conversation, but I think it was just guard heavy. Yeah. And in fairness to him, though, he still got a chance, Ernie.
Because we don't know about Paul and Kobe, and so
Kobe's not playing.
Kobe's not going. So there's going to be a spot that the commissioner will have to name a replacement, and so certainly you consider a guy like
he's
Goran
having
Dragic.
a terrific year. They're doing a fantastic job in Phoenix.
Because at first I thought it was just Bledsoe.
Yeah, but he's played great.
More Bledsoe before he got hurt, and now he just kind of kept it going with this dribble around circus like Marcus Haynes. Very Steve Nash-ish.
And not only that, Chuck, he's been getting better every year. I played with this kid when he first came as a rookie, and he's substantially getting better every year.
No surprises, really, though.
That's a great list.
Yeah, there's no surprises.
How about the Memphis Grizzlies with no representatives? You got Mike Conley and Zach Randolph.
See, that's what I'm saying. Well, I think Mike Conley's in almost a Dragic category, but like maybe a shade below. But he's right there with Dragic, I think. He and Dragic are about the same.
And listen, we haven't really seen their full team. They probably would have had a much better record if Gasol hadn't been out all season. But listen, other than DeAndre Jordan and Dragic, who could have made it and you wouldn't be totally upset, I got no problem with the West reserves.
Very good. Okay, so we've talked that one out to a certain extent. I do know, before we go to this, let me ask you, let me just get you on the record here because I want to get straight. You reward great players?
No.
He rewards winning.
I reward winning.
I know, but okay, so an all-star doesn't have to be a great player.
Well, they're all great players.
Okay, Dwight Howard, in your words, has gone from great to good.
He's a really good player. I don't think he can.
2 weeks ago, you said he's regressed. He's gone from great to good.
No, me and Shaq argued for years. I thought Dwight Howard was a franchise player, and Shaq says he's not. I'm more on Shaq's team now. He's a really good player. He's an all-star, but he can't be your best player because, number one, I don't think he's gotten a ton better as a player. And that's the only thing I said. He's a very, very good player. He's an all-star, but he's not a franchise player.
Okay. No, I didn't even have him on mine.
You didn't have Dwight Howard on?
I didn't have Dwight Howard on there. I think a case can be made certainly for Anthony Davis.
Yeah. Over Dwight Howard?
A 20-10 guy who leads the league in blocks.
And plays hard.
Listen, I like Anthony Davis, but Dwight Howard is a really, really good player.
And you know what? And I have no issue with Dwight Howard. I knew he was going to make the All-Star team. I knew he would. It was just kind of a statement that I was saying, look, there's some other guys out there who are on the upswing in their careers. Anthony Davis to me is one of those guys.
I couldn't vote for him because of the unibrow thing, number one. He's a great player. He's going to be a great player, but I'm not voting for one guy with one eyebrow.
Who does he play for?
The team down in
New Orleans.
You almost
I'm not saying that.
You got I'm with you, Chuck. I'm not saying that.
Listen, I'm not saying that name. And first of all, listen, I can't vote for a guy with one eyebrow. I mean, there's a term called eyebrows. They're supposed to be separated. And the kids say,
if anybody knows, it's the king of waxing right there.
Listen, I want him to go down to Lily's with me. Lily's need to see this kid right away.
Man, you keep doing what you're doing, man.
Underdog, put that on the T-shirt.
He's a great kid. He's gonna be terrific.
We'd like you fans to weigh in on our poll question. Who should have been a West reserve? Tim Duncan, DeMarcus Cousins, Anthony Davis, Goran Dragic, A, B, C, or D.
That's a tough one right there.
38657. So we'll let the fans at home mull that over.
You could have had two more guys. Mike Conley. You could have had.
In fairness, looking at that,
on that list.
In fairness, looking at that list, Ernie, I'd go with Dragic.
That list, I might go with Tim Duncan.
I'm gonna go with Big Cuz on this list.
Damian Lillard. 2 words. Wow. Thankful.
Well deserved, though. He's been fantastic.
Congratulations, Cuz.
Portland playing great. Tied for second in the West with San Antonio at 33 and 13.